Can a personal injury settlement be paid over many months or years instead of just in a lump sum? Well, typically, personal injury cases settle out of court. And when this happens, the insurance company writes a check, it goes into the lawyer's trust account, the bills are paid, and then the rest goes to the injured person to make them better in one big check. Well, that works well in many situations. If there's, smaller settlements, that's good. If the injured person is a very good investor, that's good. But what if it is a large sum of money and the person who's receiving it is maybe not the best investor in the world? Well, what options are there? Well, generally, personal injury settlements are not taxed, so you probably won't have to worry about paying federal tax on it, but it's never a bad idea to check with your tax accountant anyway to be sure. Additionally, you probably are going to want to invest the money if it's a large number so you can have income to pay lost wages, pay necessary medical bills in the future. So if this isn't something you do for a living, you're probably going to want to get a hold of some sort of an advisor to help you navigate this investment scheme and figure out what's going to work best for you. Well, what if you don't want to mess with hiring a tax expert or an investment professional, but you also know you might squander the money within weeks or months or maybe within a year? What other options are there? Well, a common option is called a structured settlement. And what a structured settlement is essentially instead of the lump sum check being paid directly to you, the settlement goes to an insurance company, and the insurance company pays you some agreed amount of money. And it could be for a number of years, or it could be for your entire lifetime, with the rest of it going to whatever beneficiary you choose. So what this does is it provides for future income based on this simple lump sum. And it needs to be part of the settlement because what generally is going to happen is you're going to have this person with the insurance that you work with to come up with a structured settlement. And the terms, the requirements of the structured settlement are actually going to be in the settlement agreement to settle your personal injury case. So it's best to start thinking about this, sooner rather than after you've already got a settlement together, because this could significantly delay things. So it sounds kind of useful, but what are the cons of a structured settlement? Well, once you agree on the terms of the settlement, that's it. There's no changing it. You can't change your mind later and then come up with something different. Another disadvantage is you don't have access to the lump sum of money. So if it becomes necessary to throw an epic party and you need all the money at once, you're not going to be able to get it because it's already been invested and you're going to get your monthly payments or however it's set up over the course of years of your life. You can't accelerate it. And then another potential downside is if you are a Warren Buffett or somebody like that that's really good at investing, you can probably make more investing well than you would get paid in a structured settlement. So if you're a really skilled investor, that's probably not something that you're going to want to do. So if you're considering a structured settlement, talk to your lawyer before the case is settled and say, hey, I'm considering a structured settlement, help me out here. And your lawyer is probably going to be able to put you in touch with somebody that can help. And the lawyer and the structured settlement folks will work together to put together a structured settlement and put together a settlement agreement for the case. And it'll all get wrapped up together.